Hey everybody, what is up? It's me, Gleaming Light YT here, back with another video. It seems like reaction videos are pretty popular, so yeah, 11K. Somehow I managed to get 11K on a reaction video recently. So, I'm reacting to another video, not by the same creator, but rather by The Click. It was 3 weeks ago. I was about to say fairly recent, but it is fairly recent. Um, I love watching this channel. It's kind of hilarious. All all credit, that's the word, all credit for the making of this video goes to The Click and whoever edits his videos. None of this is mine, basically. I'm just reacting to it because it's hilarious and I felt like doing it because it's a great channel. Why not react to this incredible content? So I guess let's just get into it, I suppose. And yeah. There we go.
Oh, yes, indeed. We have a studio, Fred, where you can see the tail. Oh, so cozy. Well, good evening, Laddies, Lazos, and Lazos. Welcome to.
Okay, it's a little bit slow. Hold up. I might need to turn down the thing because I'm recording this. Quality. Okay, well, what is it on now? Okay, let's turn it down to 480p. Let's see if that helps.
The Click. We are sitting here cuddling up at the sweet.
Okay, well, there you go.
The weather is kind of poopy, so we are just cuddling up indoors by a nice, warm, crackling fireplace, reading some glorious r/freak you Karen memes, and I do hope you are here for it. Mwah. Also, remember that the emotional support demon is still on sale. Yes, indeed, I took it with me to the countryside. I would never leave my support demon behind. Make sure to get your own
Fair enough.
very quickly today while it's still available.
I do really want to get these.
Very good indeed.
I do want to get one of those.
Shall we?
I demand to speak to the owner of thine castle.
Karen, 1496. Look at that ancient, glorious painting. Editor, Hadonka Honka Mahorka Dorkers, YouTube doesn't. But this proves our scientific theory once and for all. Karen had been a timeless concept.
Yeah, of course they've been around forever.
Dashing.
Military wife Walmart rants. Walmart of Camden has some poor butt taste. When you walk into the door, there's a display of Elf on the shelf for sale, which is a tradition that me and my family do just about every Christmas. Well, my daughter sees the display and starts asking questions. And though the Elf shelves came from the North Pole, I was like, sweetie, sometimes they come from Walmart. And then she started asking why Walmart and this kid is just too smart for her own darn good. So I ended up telling her Santa isn't real. And now she's extremely upset and I'm distraught. Thank you, Walmart, for ruining Christmas for my family. I went to the customer service department and they basically told me there's nothing they can do. Nothing you can do? Take down the freaking display, you buttholes. It is safe to assume I will not be back at Walmart anytime soon.
How dare Walmart disprove the existence of Santa Claus? I mean, if I'm gonna be honest here, fam, kids are pretty gullible, right? You know, it took me until I was maybe 19 to figure out Santa wasn't real. So
I've known for a while.
Something else, like no, Santa works together with Walmart, kiddo. Yes, indeed. But mom, why does it say "Made in China" on Santa's toys? Well, Timmy, that's because Santa utilizes his. Oh God, I remember back when I was a kid. You know, around the age when you start figuring out that Santa might not be real. You know, around the age of 20 or something like that. My neighborhood took turns with sending each other's dads over to each other's houses because normally dad would go away to buy the newspaper and then Santa would show up. So me, as a 6-year-old or something, was like, hold on, dad is not here, but Santa is. So I started figuring it out. But then they started swapping it out. So dad was there at the same time as Santa. What? Mind blown. It couldn't possibly be someone else. The only detail is that this neighboring dad who was parading as Santa Claus was really drunk. He caused some real trouble, got thrown out, and then he waddled to the next neighborhood house, passed out in the driveway. They dragged him inside, and then they let him sleep it off on the couch. Merry Christmas, y'all. Once in my sister's apartment.
Okay.
She doesn't even own a dog, and he's barely home.
Hi, you are impending on my luxury experience, walking ridiculously hard, pulling out your chairs,
Yet pudding? Oh, get padding. Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Your dog wakes me up every morning at 5:30 a.m. If these issues don't get resolved, I will make an official complaint. Your neighbor underneath you.
At least they had the honesty to tell them who is making the complaint, I suppose. But it's funny to get annoyed by
Fair.
something that doesn't exist. Maybe the house is haunted. I would see that as bonus property value. Imagine all like the ghost episodes you can record there. Phasmophobia IRL, here I come. Admin for the local news Facebook group in my city.
Uh-oh.
Everyone ripped into him in the comments, got kicked out of the group. He is very right-wing, thin-skinned, and substitutes his admin position for his personality. Online and offline, too. Oh, great. Sounds like a treat. I bet he writes that he's an admin for a Facebook group on his Tinder profile as well.
Yeah,
I have noticed the word hero is being used to describe feats that are far from heroic. Yesterday, a woman was described by many as a hero, and an angle for jumping into a shallow pool and picking up a struggling child at Monana Pool. It was a nice thing to do, but it wasn't heroic.
It kind of was, but okay.
Actually deserve it. Just in case you don't know what hero means, a hero, heroine in feminine form, is a real person, a main fictional character who, in the face of danger, combats adversity through feats of integrity, courage, or strength.
This just feels like the kind of person who picks fights for no reason whatsoever.
Mhm.
I don't care. Someone did a good deed. You know, I think it's pretty fine. And it's also funny that they make the argument in the group when they're admin themselves. Nobody can argue against me because they shall be smoothed.
anyone pranking their husband, needing ideas that are easy to clean and not 100% visual, as Hubs is legally blind. I already have Sarah wrap over his coffee maker. Oh, and I took his underwear out and replaced it with the baby's diapers.
This is how you prank your partner? They have an impairment and you prey on that? What? Okay, giving it the benefit of the doubt. For a second. You know, it could be that this relationship is genuinely very pranky. You know, they give back and forth and they give and take and that kind of stuff. In which case, it would be fine, I suppose, if both people are fine with it and it's like a fun piece of banter, no matter what it's about. It's between the two of them. But out of context, it reads really, really bad, and I'm not certain that's the case. So, maybe not the best thing to put on your Facebook now.
Am I the butthole, or is this relationship exhausting?
Well, that's the name of the group. Hold on. this is gonna be spicy.
Oh, no.
I think Karen
Uh-oh.
forgets where Jesus was born. Lol.
So my child's school is having a Christmas concert tomorrow, private Catholic school, and they want all the kids dressing up in homemade biblical costumes. I find it very offensive to have a bunch of white Catholic kids dressed in sheets and curtain robes and a pillowcase as hijabs. Am I the butt for throwing a fit about it? Also, she's not acting out any part, they are literally just singing. Also made my daughter robe but refusing to put hijab on her head.
Yeah. Karens all
Oh,
over the
God.
internet don't know
If you know, you
anything
know.
about their religion. No, they really don't, and they never will. They'll just push their own narrative like fools. Yeah, it feels like it's being used like that more and more, specifically Karen circles. Whatever can be used as an excuse to push your own kind of wacky opinions, the better. Oh, yes, indeed.
Mhm.
And you own your own business and get tired of dealing with Karen clients, so you fire them as a customer unless they apologize. Oh, yes, euphoria.
Uh-oh.
That's so nice. I must say, that is one of the best feelings about
Mhm.
being like your own boss and that kind of stuff. You no longer have to deal with clients unless you really want to. Oh, you have a brand and representatives are being absolutely poopy Karens. You can just drop them. It's super nice. They're like, you have to accept this thing, super low ball offer because blah 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 blah. And then they try to like manipulate you really hard, and you're like, no.
Dude,
Okay, so a situation kind of like that, which I've actually seen before. Someone who turned out to be the manager themselves was dealing with the Karen. The Karen asked for the manager. The person literally like turned around, like did a half circle, turned right back around and said, "Hey, I'm the manager. What do you need?" The Karen was peeved, to say the least.
Thoughts out of 5. Over expectation. I stated it would be my birthday stay while I booked the hotel. Although I booked it through an agent, there might be a chance where my agent missed to communicate this. On the other hand, the hotel did check and made a copy of my passport with my birthday written. So regardless, I believe the hotel should have noted my birthday either from the agent or my passport. Hence, I thought there would be some sort of birthday surprise or hospitality from me on the hotel. Unfortunately, there's nothing being arranged for my birthday until an hour before my birthday ends. I called the reception and asked if there's anything for my birthday. They finally gave me 2 packs of snacks. Well, I know it's not a guaranteed responsibility that the hotel must provide special services for customers' birthday. It's just my bad that I over-expected what a 4 to 5-star hotel would be, and over-expected what a so-called, I can't pronounce this, spirit in Japan. In the past, I stayed at Hotel Amigo in Brussels, Belgium for my birthday, and Hotel Amigo gave me a free upgrade of the room, a birthday cake, and a handwritten message card. Funny thing that unlike this time when I booked Hotel Amigo, I didn't even tell them it was my birthday in advance. They noticed when they checked my passport during check-in and upgraded me right away. I still can't believe Hotel Amigo and the Prince Park Hotel Tokyo both show on 5-star hotels on Google because the different hospitalities, heaven and hell. I guess Hotel Amigo set my bar too high, and I also learned not to trust hotel star rating on Google low.
So the whole experience was bad because you didn't get a free birthday cake. What are you, 10? I actually got a birthday cake
Yeah.
for free once. It was amazing. It wasn't my birthday or anything. I just came into my room in a hotel when I was traveling somewhere. Just like, here, Mr. Click, here is a cake. Happy birthday. And I'm like, oh, gee, it's 10 months away from my birthday, but I'll take the free cake. But it's that kind of thing that I don't think you would expect. It's that kind of thing that's it's nice when it happens, but I think having the expectation of something that isn't explicitly stated in the service is kind of odd. Like I said, nice bonus when it happens, and it's definitely like a nice check mark in the service. But when it doesn't happen, that shouldn't impede the entire experience. It feels like a bit.
Yeah, that's
expecting
true.
Hotel people to be mind readers, sort of.
When I forgot to eat yesterday, I saw Jack in the Box. I have never ate there a day in my freaking life. I was like, holy poo. And when I saw the big sign of pictures on the food, normally hate looking at food, but it's timing. Holy hog heavens. I got a cookie and cream milkshake with a double cheeseburger. Well, I had been crying in the car, but nobody could tell, only me. My face still looked normal. I was fine. But then there he was, this big man at the freaking window. He gave me pity. It's gonna be okay. What the frick did he say? He doesn't know me and sure as hell don't know his butt. So why did he say that it's gonna be okay? I was offended. Freak you, stupid man at Jack in the Box. You don't know me. You're not my blood, so go freak yourself.
I don't know what the context here
What?
is at all. It just feels like, lashing out.
Wait, what?
Cornered beasts in the wild, like, oh, gee, if you're hunting wild boar, be careful because they can be violent when cornered. This feels like the same thing, but just trying to console someone who's sitting in the
Okay
car.
then.
I want to speak to the manager about my little demon offspring.
Oh, yes, indeed, Karen. They make like Karen movies in Lego stop motion, but like normalized. This is
Oh,
really
no.
nice. I think this is Duplo.
Oh,
Is this
no.
Duplo? I think it's Duplo.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. It's not Lego.
I just drove the subway on Center Street, got my butt out of the car, and actually walked in order to tie appropriately like I always do. I was told to have a seat. This is 6 sandwiches and it's gonna take a while. Really? Sorry. No tip for you, missing emoji. I'm gonna go home and make my mother a ham and cheese sandwich, missing emoji. And then I'm gonna tip my 83-year-old mother and put the money in her change jar, missing emoji. I did tell the lady I just wanted 1 6-inch sub. She told me the order for pickup is first, missing emoji. If anyone needs a job, Subway on Center Street might be hiring. I wonder if they need a manager.
So the implication and undertone here is that you come into a restaurant, you have to wait in line because they're already preparing a booked order that came in before you, and you want to replace the management in the whole store and suggesting that, oh, I hope nobody gets fired after my complaint. That's a bit over the top, I would say
A little bit.
personnel just let people cut in line one way or another, and you were just stuck in the queue if someone cuts in line and being pushy enough. I would say that's bad management. How this worked is perfectly normal. It's a line. Congratulations. You have won the Humbug Award. Because you choose to be a Grinch and not put up Christmas lights, you have disappointed all the children, young and old, in your community. LED lights are inexpensive to run and can be purchased even in second-hand stores for reasonable prices. They can last years. I am sure cost is not an issue, and it's more about being too busy with your devices than anything else. Do you remember when you were a child and saw the Christmas lights on your street? What happened? Next year, do better and bring a smile in those in need. But remember, you still have time. It only takes a little effort to make a big difference. Love strong and love long. Putting lights for other faiths counts too. Why not show your pride with colors? Happy holidays! And there's a little weird alien Christmas person, I suppose. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I think demanding other people to put up decorations.
Yeah.
For your experience is odd. It's nice when it happens. It can look very pretty. At least where I come from in Sweden, it can be so incredibly dark and depressing in winter. And when Christmas comes around, you have fluffy snow on the ground, Christmas lights hanging up. It's really beautiful. It really is a vibe. But I think expecting it from individual people is kind of odd. You don't know if they're celebrating it. Maybe they're even traveling over Christmas, so they don't want to put up a bunch of stuff that's just sitting there for no reason. So there are many reasons why you wouldn't want to do this. And micromanaging your neighbors is probably not the way to create Christmas spirits in the first place. Just gonna.
I hate Karens, dude. Alright, I think that might be where we're gonna end the video for now. Just because I don't really want this to be as long as a video as my animation versus Minecraft video was. So, anyways, thank you all for watching this little video. Go subscribe to The Click. He's probably my favorite YouTuber, well, one of my favorites at least, because he makes these hilarious Reddit reaction videos. Which, yeah, this is one of my favorite subreddits that he does, I think. Although there are other ones. The same thing. But, yeah, so, guess I will see you guys in the next